Hello everyone, this is Just a Dad. Today I'm going to do a comparison between the Dreame X40 on the right and the Dreame X30 on the left. Who's going to clean up these muddy paw prints the best? Okay, let's take a look at the base stations. They both have a clean water tank that is exactly the same size. You're going to fill this up with water, and then they have a dirty water tank. This is where after it washes the mop pads, all the dirty water is going to go. They're exactly the same. Next down here we have the dust bin. So they take the same dust bag and they both have a solution tank. You're going to put concentrated Dreame solution right here, and then it's going to mix the solution with the water and fill up the robot. It has an internal tank that is filled up that is going to spray water on the mop pad to keep it wet while it's mopping. Now both of them use hot water. They can heat that water up to clean the mop pads. And then they both have these little wipers. As the mop pads are spinning, the wipers are going to go around to help clean the base station. And again, once in a while you'd have to take this out and clean it. Looks to be the same on this side. Yeah. Maybe a little different. Maybe not as many perforations right there. Like a screen, like a little bigger screen. And they're both going to auto empty right there. The vacuum cleaner, fill up the robot, and charge it with the back. Let's take a look at the dust bins. They both have a dust bin. You're going to take the dust bin out. It has this, as it vacuums your house, it's going to fill this up, and then when it docks, it's going to auto empty everything inside here. So they have the exact same filter in here that you're going to have to clean or replace once in a while. The X40 did away with the screen right there. It doesn't have. The X30 has a little screen right here. And the X30 also has a side door that you can open up and get an access to it. This one, X40, doesn't have a side door that you can open up. You have to go through that filter area. But they both have that, and they both have this spring-loaded trap door is how it auto empties everything through this little port right here. They both have LiDAR navigation that does a really good job of mapping your house. And in the app, you can select different rooms, divide them. You can divide the rooms, and you can also give no-go zones. Now, they both have a camera on the front and lights. So if they're in a dark room, they can take a picture. They have excellent obstacle avoidance. They also have a bumper on here that if they run into something. But the camera on the front also has some AI technology. Now the X40, it can kind of sense if there's dirt on the floor like this we're going to show. And if it senses it has dirt detect. If it senses dirt detect, it'll stop vacuuming and kind of mop that area a little bit better. The X30 does not have that. But it does have a camera that can take a picture of the obstacle and show you in the app. You can turn that. It's off by default on both of them in the app. So if you want the picture taking capability, you have to turn it on. But even with the picture taking capability off, they both have the same obstacle avoidance. On the side, the X40 here has a sensor. So does the X30. But the X40 has this sensor so that it can extend this side brush. Here they are turned upside down. The X40, it can extend this side brush in the corner. The X30 cannot do that. They have the same single brush roller up here. X40 has a nice carpet sensor. The X30 is kind of up here a little bit. Same mop pads. They can raise and lower these mop pads 10 millimeters, but both of them can leave the mop pads at the base station. So if you have it set up in your app to where you want it to leave the mop pads at the base station when it's vacuuming your carpet, it can leave them back there, which I'm going to show you. They both extend. Mop pads installed. They both can extend the side mop. Mop pads removed. It'll move out to the side so it can clean right along the edge. And they both, again, put water down on top of the mop pad to keep it wet while it's mopping. Mop pads installed. Mop pads are the same. Brush rollers the same. Side brushes are different. We're going to see how well the X30 does first. We got some hair on this carpet, and then I've got equal amounts of dirt material that I'm going to put on the floor. And then we even got some coffee, ground coffee in the corner to see how they do in the corner. Room cleaning. Okay, so the X30 is going to start cleaning this room. They both will clean and wash their mop pads before they start cleaning. It's going to do two things. It's going to get the mop pad nice and wet so that when it starts mopping, it's ready to go. And it's also clean and ready to go. It takes about 2 minutes. And what you'll hear is, you'll hear some water being pumped down into the bottom, and then you hear the dirty water pump kicking on to put the dirty water in the dirty water tank. And you'll also hear the mop pads spinning, which we can sort of see them down there spinning. So the X30 has Clean Genius. That's what I'm going to be doing, and I'm going to be doing a single room clean. This is the X40. It also has Clean Genius, which you can use to clean the rooms in your whole house. Okay, the X30's undocked itself. It's already got the mop pads washed. It's going to start cleaning. So the X30 has its mop pads spinning, and it can extend that side brush. Or the side mop, I mean. And it's mopping the muddy paw prints. Okay, so the X30 is seeing that cable on the ground. It's going to avoid it and take a picture of it and show me in the app. And the X30 can sense that there's carpet there, and it's going to save that till the end. It's going to go, I have it set in the app, it's going to do the mopping and vacuuming first, and then it's going to remove the mop pads. Then it will go back and vacuum that carpeted area. All right, here we are in the corner. It tries to get in the corner, does a relatively good job. But it can extend the mop pad to get right next to the kitchen cabinets. That's pretty nice. And Miss Fiona is taking a nap while watching me. It's doing a good job of vacuuming and mopping at the same time. It's not super loud. The X40 is a little bit quieter. And the X30 has 8,000 pascals of suction, while the X40 has 12,000 pascals of suction, so it's got a lot more. All right, let's get the first pass over the muddy paw prints. Okay, so it's going to go to the docking station and remove the mop pads. That way it can go vacuum that carpeted area. Now, in the app, you can have that set to where it just raises the mop pads, but I like to have it remove them. Now, it is going to clean this floor again. It's going to do a second pass on it, but it's going to go vacuum first. Now you're going to hear like a clunk, and that's the mop pads being removed. Okay, they're removed. The X40 does the same thing. It does the exact same thing. And there it can leave them behind, and then it can reattach them when it's done, which it will. It'll reattach them, wash them, and then do a second pass on that muddy paw prints. All right, it's going right to the carpet. It can increase the suction when it senses it's on carpet. Doing a good job on the carpet. Okay, it's coming back to the dock. It's going to reattach the mop pads, clean them, and then do a second mopping.
Pads installed. Auto empty.
All right, there's the auto empty. It's not really loud. It's emptying out everything that it picked up in the dustbin. And it did a good job of vacuuming.
Start cleaning mop pads.
Okay, it's going to clean the mop pads. Okay, it's doing its second cleaning. All right, it's got that area pretty clean already. So the second pass seems to do a little bit better job of getting closer to the carpet. Looks like it did leave a little bit of that really muddy paw print, but most of the rest of it got. Okay, so it's all done. It did leave a little bit of the 1.5 muddy paw prints. Now we're gonna see how the X40 does. Okay, we got about 9 muddy paw prints. I did leave the part, I left the part that the X30 did not get. We've got some hair on this carpet. We've got some coffee in the corner to see how it does, and a bunch of dirt and material on the floor. So the X40 right now is cleaning its mop pads, and it's going to start cleaning. Now the X40 is much quieter, and it can extend that side brush. And it can also extend its side mop pad also. All right, it's starting to mop the muddy paw prints, but it's going to have dirt detect. When it's going this other way, it's going to sense that dirt with its front camera. It's going to stop the vacuum and just mop that area. Now the X40 has a little bit better obstacle avoidance. It doesn't get near as close to that power cable as the X30 did. It's going to back up and take a picture of it. And the X40 is going to do the same thing. It's sensing that carpet there. It's going to save that for last because I have it set up in the app. When it senses carpet, it's going to remove the mop pads and then go vacuum that later. There it extends that side brush. It is able to get more of the coffee. But again, they both extend the mop pad to get right underneath the kitchen cabinets. Now there's two things I noticed with the X40. It is quieter, but its brush roller is probably a little bit lower to the ground because I can hear it just barely tapping the surface. Now here's that dirt detect. It turned the vacuum off and it's mopping only. That's pretty cool. Okay, so it sensed the dirt detect, not as much as last time, but again, you'll watch it turns the side brush off. See, and you can hear a little pump. It's putting down more solution onto the mop pad. Yeah, that's doing a really good job. So the X40 has some technology built in that it can sense dirt on the floor. There it does it again. Wow, it's doing a good job. Okay, it's going to come back, remove the mop pads, and go vacuum. Now, it did a really good job. It left a little bit of the dirt. Let's see if it's going to do a second pass. Again, I've got it on the Clean Genius. After it vacuums, let's see if it comes back and does another clean mopping. There's the clunk. The X40 is removed its mop pads.
Mop pads removed.
And there they are. Now it's going to go vacuum that carpet. Wow, it's doing a good job on the carpet.
Start charging. Mop pads installed. Start auto empty.
And they have they're the same loudness as far as auto empty. Okay, let's look at the X40 app. Now sometimes they both take good pictures of the obstacles. There's that cord. It also saw my shoe. It'll take a picture of your shoe. But sometimes when it doesn't do it every time, but I thought when it sees that dirt detect, sometimes it'll actually take a picture of the muddy paw prints. Now, there was something I forgot to mention. The X40 it can sense if the mop water is dirty. So what I mean is when it cleans the mop, if it's sensing that dirty water going into the dirty water tank is extra dirty, it'll do an extra clean on it. So that's kind of like, it has some kind of like dirt detection technology with the mop washing. The X30 does not have that. It's just going to do a standard mop wash every time. In the app, here's the X30 cleaning history. There's the power cord. There's the picture it took. So, okay, I'm glad to see this. Sometimes it doesn't do us. I've got it in the Clean Genius where you're letting it figure out the cleaning of the floor. And so it cleaned the mop pads, and now it's going to remop this floor. You never really know if it's going to mop it twice or not, but I hope that it sensed that this was dirty and it actually needed to be remopped. And who has joined us but Miss Fiona? Is this your muddy paw prints? Those your muddy paw prints? I think so. Now on the X40 app, all it says is it's cleaning, even though this is the second clean. And I'm relying on the Clean Genius to figure out. Now I love the X40 app. They use the same app, it's just the interface will look different for both of them, and I'll show you. But you can add an extra cleaning. You can tell it to skip a certain area. But again, and they both do a really good job of mapping your house, and it gives you a live view of where the robot actually is. It shows you where the AutoSense carpet is. Here's the X30 interface. You can see it looks relatively the same. Your Clean Genius is a little different. You can do a routine cleaning or a deep cleaning. You got clean and dock. You got customizable settings. You can go in and customize how much suction, wetness. You know, this is the X30. You can go all the way up to 32, routine and all of that. Dock settings, you know. We can do mop after vacuum, custom room. I like to keep it in that Clean Genius. But you have two versions, routine and deep. Let's go to the X40. Again, they use the same app, but the interface will look a little different. There's the Clean Genius. I can do custom. In the Clean Genius, I can do vacuum and mop after vacuum, and then I can also do a deep cleaning there too. And I can also do custom. Okay, I told the X40 to go to a different room. So the app is a little bit different. For the X30, you don't have like skip and add a cleaning area. And here it is doing it because it's going to get that last little bit. Now it probably won't sense that dirt. That's pretty light. No, it didn't sense it, so it didn't like stop and go slow. Boy, it's got it. It's got it better. It definitely got it better than the X30. Now I have detailed videos. It just left, but they do an okay with obstacle avoidance. Check the detailed videos where I put a cable. They both do okay with the cable. Sometimes they get it, sometimes they don't. And they do with the fake dog poop, they get about 90% of the time, which is really good considering. They both have a camera. You can turn this on. Here I've got the camera on the X40. I didn't realize you could turn it on while it was returning to dock, but you can. So if you're in another state, you can turn your robot on, have it go anywhere in your house, record video. You can talk through it. So if you want to check up on somebody, check up on the pets. Again, there's what the video, and they both do this. These apps are so similar. It's hard to figure out exactly all the differences. You know, there's just, I have detailed reviews and setup that I go through all the different settings, but they both have cleaning history, scheduled cleanup, carpet settings, mop detach. Again, this is the X30. Let's go over to the X40. The main differences I see are kind of with that Clean Genius. The custom seems to be about the same. Maybe that might be different. Mop after vacuum. No, that you have that one. Suction power seems to be the same. The wetness is all the way up to 32. Very mop washing frequency is right here. So again, the maps look exactly the same. The no-go zones. The Clean Genius, I think that's just the way to go. You know, carpet settings, vacuum, mop detach. Yeah, these look very, very similar. AI driven, dock settings, water temperature, auto detergent add, dry time 2 hours, auto empty. Let's go to the X30 now. There might be some differences there with the dock settings. Carpet settings, floor cleaning settings, intelligent mopping, auto detergent add. I don't see it. Maybe it's dock settings. It's different. Hot water mop. So you don't get temperature. It's either hot water on or off. Dry, empty, stand. So it's a little different location right here instead of in the app. So, all right, my scorecard. X40 got a 96 out of an A. X30 got a 92. I think I dinged it on, picking up on hair and carpet, I thought. And iPhone cable, it didn't do. Originally, its price was super high, $1,700. I think there's a new price. This is $1,900. It's starting to go on sale. I dinged it really heavy on the price and the mopping. But these are excellent. Those are excellent scores. 96, 92. This one probably could get bumped up to about a 93 or 94. So they've added artificial intelligence. I don't know what they've added, but they've added some technology that can sense stuff on the floor and then start to mop it. It can sense the water and do a remopping or mop washing. Okay, X30 right now, retail $1,700. It's on sale for $1,350. I bought both of these with my own money at the full price. Would I spend $1,700 on the X30? Maybe. $1,350? That's a good price. X40, $1,900. It's on sale for $1,750. Would I spend $1,750? I really, nah, boy, that's a lot of money. The $1,500 seems to be a good price point. But anyway, is there $400? Does the X40 do $400 more work, or is it better? No. The X30 is the one to get. I mean, I do like that dirt detect, but it did at least do 2 passes with the X30, so you're close. You know, are you $400 more over here for the X40? Boy, that side brush extending is awfully nice too. So, you know, the X40 is definitely the one to get, you know, but is it $400 more? Boy, I'm really on the fence on that one. Now, I do compare the X30 and the X40 to the L20. It's really discounted. It does a really good job, but they are steadily increasing the technology on these. So the L20, the X30 has more than the L20, the X40 has more than the X30, so you can see they're increasing the technology. Dust bags are the same, filters, mop pads. The only thing that are different are the side brushes. They're different. So Dreame kind of lags a little bit in releasing the parts, the dust bag and the mop pad. So if you see some X30 parts, they will fit the X40. Again, I buy these with my own money. I'll put the links underneath the show description notes. If you click on the links, the products won't cost you anymore, but I do get a small commission from the sale. It is a way of helping support my channel. That way I can buy these with my own money and give you my honest review. I have super high expectations for these since I paid so much money for these. And if they were given to me for free, I don't think I would have that same feel. You know, I would be like, yeah, they do this, this, this. But man, when you spend $1,900, I don't think that thing's worth $1,900. It's got some really fancy technology that's just way too expensive. But they do go on sale. They're already on sale. Like I said, the Dreame's at $1,750, X30's $1,350. That's a pretty good price. And I imagine they'll go on sale a little bit more. But I will be comparing these to the Roborock, the brand new Q Revo Max V, and the S8 Max V. You'll be surprised with the results there. I've got that video posted with the X40 compared to the S8 Max V. It's $1,700. So again, be sure and check out my Instagram page. If you could give a follow over there. I do updates, behind the scenes, and free giveaways. We have a lot of fun. I'm also on TikTok, and I have a Facebook group page. So if you could, please give it a thumbs up. That helps out my YouTube channel. And if you want to subscribe, you'll see a lot more robot vacuum cleaner reviews. And thanks for watching. Again, I really do appreciate everybody's support. I love what I do. I love buying these with my own money, giving you an honest review. My reviews are real world, honest reviews. There's not testing of putting gauges on it and stuff. There's a place for that. That's just not my videos right now. My videos are, I'm putting it in my house. My house has stuff everywhere. I have a dog, you know, and I've got these muddy paw prints that I'm putting on the floor that I'm trying to simulate things that could happen to you in real world. So that's kind of my videos where they come from, a real world experience. I love what I do. I love doing these videos. I love buying them with my own money. That way I can tell you I am not held by anybody on this video. I mean, I can say anything I want about these products. I don't get emails from them. I don't get anything. And that's just such a refreshing feeling. I've had stuff sent to me in the past, and then you're on an email with them. And then if it's not right, they may email you and say, we don't like this. I don't want to do that anymore. I want to buy them with my own money. And if you click on the links down below the video here, it'll take you to Amazon. Sometimes it takes you to Walmart. I'm an affiliate with both of those. And what that means is if you click on that link, it'll take you to Amazon or Walmart. The product won't cost you anymore if you end up buying it, but I do get a very small commission from that sale. And then that way it supports my channel and I can continue to buy those. Again, I really do like all three, but I can say anything I want about them. And I'm here to help. I'm here to show people, you know, this is a lot of money to spend on these robot vacuum cleaners. And so I'm just so excited about the future and what's going on, and I love what I'm doing. And some of my best, you know, I've gotten some comments that wanted me to change a few things, and I was a little hurt by them. But those have been some of the best changes I've made. So at first I'm like, but then I'm really, okay, some of your best improvements come from honest feedback. And so I really do appreciate the honest feedback. Again, check out my Instagram page. I got a Facebook group page, Just a Dad Videos Facebook group page. It's in the links down below in the description. Free giveaways there. Again, just having fun. Me and Fiona, the wife's upstairs, and we're just having so much fun, loving what we're doing. And thank you so much. And look who made these muddy paw prints. I guess you get a treat.